Hello everybody, Storm here. Welcome back to the Insula Populi Megacampaign in Crusader Kings 3. In the last episode, we went through the feast event that we kind of started off with. And then I noticed an opportunity with Aragon, with one of our vassals attacking them, and they were fairly weak, that I could hit them and take back the county that they took from us when we were dealing with our revolt. So, did that, got that back. And then decided that I wanted to have a event of my own to try to get my legitimacy up. We'll see how that goes. And so we're having a grand tour of the realm. So we've had our first stop. We've got like 10 stops, and that first stop took a bit. So this might take a while. We'll see how it goes. Alright, I see the welcome worthy of the king at the gates of Duchess Auria's castle in Cagliari, and there is little doubt the splendor of my train has made a great impression. Okay, so we'll begin the banquet here. Alright. I'm seated next to Duchess Auria's Chancellor, Manel, watching as he sighs into his plate with longing. Truly, I grow tired of life here in Cagliari, and long to elevate my station life. My talents are wasted here. I've lately been thinking of slipping off with you back to Majorca, where I can really show what I'm worth. This man seems genuine, but can I really steal from Duchess Auria of Sardinia's court? We'll at least be friends. Alright, so we're kicking along here. At dinner, I find an opportunity to demonstrate my majesty. My procession is rich with valuables and talented people, and perhaps I can ingratiate myself with the Duchess if I leave a little piece of me behind. Many things I could bestow out of my benevolence. Perhaps, Philip Dalmo? $50 gold. I'd rather not spend the golds. This guy's just a guest. Then yeah, he could stay here. I emerged from my slumber after another peaceful night, staying with the Duchess of Auria, or Duchess Auria of Sardinia. As I regain my consciousness, I feel something heavy beside me that wasn't there before. An entire keg of meat rests beside me like a lover, sloshing and creaking in its fullness with each slight motion I make. This gift is certainly unexpected, but is it really such a pleasant thing to wake up to? We'll become friends. Nice. I've concluded my royal visitation of Cagliari, and now my procession prepares to depart. I make no demands. Let's see. Another evening of my stay in the Duchess's home, and another foreign meals placed in front of me. I'm knocking around a little with my knife, watching as a dark, unfamiliar sauce slides around like cascading mud. Oh, what do I give for some food from the capital? Just some simple candied figs would be fine. I could ask Duchess Auria for something from back home, of course, but I risk causing offense. I'm sure the local food is fine. We'll take a little bit of stress because we'll get rid of it. Alright, we're on to the next. Several peasants gather around me, asking for stories from my life. I think back on what I could tell them, and 2 stories jump to mind. One when I became friends with Martin de Nigeria. Nigeria? It's a lovely memory. On the other hand, when I was victorious in Farard's War is a more awesome tale, likely to inspire loyalty and fervor. Inspired by tales. 150 prestige. I'll take the 150 prestige. A fire in the night. Okay, so we've seen this before with a storm that has sparked a fire. 81% chance that we put out the fire. The fire stopped, but Ermengol, our son, is wounded. This is not my heir. So, so be it. While passing through the plains of Galora, my wife, Alancia, steps perilously close to a concealed pit trap, but is grabbed just in time by my son. Yeah, quick thinking there. Alright, we're arriving at the next destination. The gates of Count Cassio's castle in Vecchio. Who we've visited a couple of times at this point. My host, Count Cassio, has brought me out of his home to a local tavern. All around I see the wretched and weak engaged in drink and debauchery, but Count Cassio assures me that the wine served in this establishment is simply to die for. As the first round passes my lips, I feel alive. The drink tastes like, hits like a ton of bricks, and I feel that tonight will be a night of endless revelry. I will drink until I die. I gain drunken stupor for 5 years. I have a 1% chance of actually dying. Alright, so Cassio's lost 50 gold to pay for the outing. He's become our friend. And, yeah, we'll lose that what little bit of stress we had. We're being raided. Yeah. Aragon appears to be at war again. Peasant revolts. And defending against one of my vassals. Everyone is making merry at dinner, and I tell another of my legendary jokes to much laughter and applause and coughing. I look around and see Bernard clutching his throat tight and hacking heavily, growing red in the face. It seems my joke may have been a little too good for him. We will... Wow. 62% chance that he dies. Well, combined prowess and learning challenge. And he died. Well. Let's see, you're 2 weak. We have some peasant rabble. Valencia. Alright, well, it is what it is. If we gotta deal with it, we gotta deal with it. Hold on just a minute. Valencia, Denia, they're all going to lose county control again. Good grief. Okay. Alright, dinner this evening is a little different from what I'm used to. The cook lackadaisically drops the bowl in front of me, and I'm immediately met with the most unworldly aroma I've ever smelled in my life. This dish, from the depths of the underworld, is offensive to all the senses. Some slimy gray substance sits in the pale foamy broth like an untended chamber pot, with a single sprig of herb placed atop in a futile effort to make the thing look appetizing. My every instinct compels me to fling the thing out of the nearest window, but Count Cassio of Vezio assures me it's a local delicacy worthy of a king. Let's see, 5% chance we'd have a nauseating meal and get ill. 44% chance we have a nauseating meal but without the illness. 44% chance we had a good meal. 5% chance we have a good meal and we lose stress. Alright, let's see what we get. A nauseating meal for 5 years. Alright, we've concluded our royal visitation, and it is time to move on. Well, one more thing to do. I'm shocked to see what appears to be a cake in the shape of the Cross of Light. This culinary display of blasphemy sickens me to my stomach so much I can barely bring myself to touch it. I can only feel insulted to look at this thing, but from Cassio's puppy-like eyes I can tell this was a sincere attempt at flattery. Alright, we'll say we love it. Become friends. Excellent. Alright, on to the next stop. Someone is planning to kill my daughter-in-law. Our procession continues down our planned route to Castellon. Castellon? Castillon? And suddenly we come to an abrupt stop. Stop, you fools. It is said that this road is infested with bandits and scoundrels of low character we must divert. The route he proposes is longer, but he assures me it is safer. We'll take the longer route. What's going on here? My Duke appears to be attacking Granada. Alright, not exactly thrilled that you are looking to expand your realm, but alright. Let's see what goes on here. Alright, as I finish my meal, another board is placed down in front of me, but this time, instead of food, it is topped with little game pieces. Okay, so he wants to play chess. Alright, let's see here. We're neck and neck through neither of us is even close to victory. Honestly, Wax, my opponent, I'm impressed you're playing as well as you are, considering who you're up against. My martial mind makes me unbeatable. Naturally, my techniques cunningly foil my opponents. Of course, this is all just payback. This is my opponent, and you know damned well what for. Just like war is all a matter of logistics. Our match march is on. Bernard continuing with a variety of cunning feints employs. Blasted, somehow this man seems to counter my every strategy I employ. He's starting to win and my opponent could triumph at any second. We'll try the martial check again. We'll try again. We both stare at the final piece. I did it. I've won. This game of chess is mine. Another fine victory on my indisputable rise towards the role of king of games. Good game. Oh, we have another guy who's choking. Tybalt. One of Duke Bernard II's courtiers. We'll try again to see if we can save the guy. And we did not. We've now killed two of our vassals' courtiers. And here we go, another one. Is Pontifex. And he died. Well, that didn't exactly go swimmingly. I'm not the only honored guests at Duke Bernard's court. This evening I have been sat beside the fascinating Bilica, and our conversation has left me feeling most elated. My skills in the matter of war are legend, King. If you'd have me, I'd gladly lend those skills to you. Bilica will be recruited in the traveling entourage. Worthy commander. Alright. Here we go. Sure. Welcome aboard. Alright, next stop is Count Guillaume Jorda's castle in Teruel? Teruel? Alright. Alright, new martial lifestyle perk, peacemaker, peace acceptance plus 10. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting for the next event to happen. There we go. Life as king brings all manner of magnificent and fanciful food to my plate, but lately I have grown tired of these same flavors and textures. I desire the truly outrageous, the truly exotic. To one side of me I see entremets, and the others are boiled vegetables. What if we were to take these two distinct flavors and taste them at once? 50% chance that we lose 28 stress and gain successful food experiment. Health boost, stress gain, or stress gain down. Or we give ourselves a stomach ache, 25% chance, 25% chance that we get sick. Well, sure, why not? And we made ourselves sick, because of course we did. Alright, Guillaume here is challenging me to chess. And we're going to try the martial challenges. You know, I'm using my opponent. I may not be much of a talker, but I'm alarmingly good at chess. You know what? Let's try the learning challenge. Learning counter. In chess, learning is countered by martial. His marshal's pretty good. countered by intrigue. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, he countered. He's still countering me. I'm beating him handily, and victory is so close I can taste it. Alright. I mean, is it even possible to lose? Not sure. And here's another person who's choking to death. Tolun. His caravan master. Well, we'll try one more time. And he died. No, we're not going to make any demands. Where's reached me that my plans to have been interrupted. It is no longer possible to pay a royal visit to Cuenca. The Shadow of War has been cast over and has warned me not to venture there. Alright, because he's at war. Oh, we have raiders up here. My brother, my father, my husband all died in war. A peasant is screaming at me across the village square. When you defeated Farad at the Battle of Calvi, it was a victory for you, but for me it was a day... the day 3 generations of my family died. Her anger had turned to tears, and the words she spoke next barely reached my ears. You're no king of mine. But you can send her 50 gold. Nor War Widow. Sure. Cared for War Widow. Alright, we've arrived here. Capital artifacts. Even with all the effort that was clearly put into the festival, I can still notice some abandoned houses and poor materials in Madrid. When I approach the main square, I see that Lord Mayor Achai has been surrounded by a group of kids eagerly asking about our entourage. They immediately hide the moment they see me. I have brought this from the capital. If anyone cares to see, I say, as I show Achai the pilgrim's guide I brought with me. Magnificent, he says. The kids come back to see it. In fact, you can keep it. Alright, I'm approached by Lord Mayor, holding flexible mail. Liege, I'm honored that to have you here. Please accept this gift as a commemoration of this cultural festival. Something that would remind us this day for years to come. Appreciate he thought of this. However, this looks at me with anticipation. I believe he expects me to gift something back. I'm not entirely sure I have anything to gift back. I'll just give him some gold. Alright, we're hitting the raiders. I'm at death's doorstep. The streets hang with tapestries. The smell of freshly cooked hair. The way Madrid shines during this time of year. After weeks of labor, the final day of the harvest is finally here, and teams are formed among the locals to try and gather the final patch of crops. Look at this, one of them brags as he heaves his scythe towards the field, cutting no more than anyone else. Alright, you gain drink and forget. Tor becomes... Yeah, okay. And my daughter-in-law has given birth to a son. Alright, disband the army. No armies can be disbanded. Alright, we'll move on. Look at that, I hear as I walk down the streets of Madrid. My courtier Bilica is pointing at what seems to be known as St. Matthew Smith's Guild. A smile quickly appears on her face, blissful. A group of apprentices are kneeled down in front of a workbench. The master supervises the craft from the lintel of the door. Arms crossed, chin up. You'll need a bit more strength for that, son. Bilica takes a step in their direction, completely mesmerized. Go ahead, Bilica. Pay them a visit. I was curious. Increases stewardship. The stage in Madrid has been set up with hay, flowers, and interesting guests. 3 different goats stand in the center, accompanied by their proud owner, the Lord Mayor. Oh no, the Lord Mayor gestures to me from the other end of the dais. Ah, there's our judge. I look around, seeing if he's referring to me, but there's no mistake. I start walking towards him while he continues, "Welcome to our annual animal fair, where the prettiest goat will be crowned." When he talks, I notice that he's sneakily pointing at the one on the left. I gain crowned ugly animal. But we'll get the opinion boost, so we'll take the opinion boost. Alright, disband the army. There we go. The streets of Ucles are richly decorated for my arrival. Alright, let's start. Assuming I don't die here. Sound of flutes and drums is quickly accompanied by a group of dancing guests, all following the music with joyful movements and laughter. A couple sneaks away into the alleyway. Kids jump in a circle. A lonely old man struggles to move his hips. I turn to my spouse, Alausia, and admire her gentle smile, clapping at the rhythm of the music. Alright, we get the Queen's opinion improvement. Alright, peasant revolt. I can manage things from here. We'll deal with this in a second. Suddenly I find myself separated from my entourage by a large crowd that presses towards to observe the ongoing festivities, and before I can react, I end up stuck between 2 people having a heated conversation. However, I don't understand a thing they're saying, and Joanna starts talking directly to me. I try to blend in, but Ermengol is giving me side-eye. I probably should say something back. The language seems fascinating. Maybe we'll be able to pick it up from here. I'll just say it's too confusing. Jome invites me to join a religious parade. He assures me that Count Artau watched over the preparations to give the best parade the County of Ulces would offer. Ocles will offer. As he speaks, local monastics are praying in the main square, paying respect to the Father of Greatness. Yeah, we'll go with that option. Alright, let's get the troops moving. I make no demands. Group of locals has taken a stage in what seems to be the longest, blandest sermon I've ever heard. I try to keep my eyes open, but soon enough, the piles of hay at the corner of the street look a bit too comfortable, a bit too tempting. I'll pick up a little bit of stress. Alright, another place that I can't go to due to a war. We approach a hamlet where a forlorn man stands shackled on a gallows, a throng gathering at its foot. King, it's the king! A peasant stumbles through the crowd, crying, "Please, my husband is innocent. He didn't do it, my lord. I know it." They pull her away, wailing, "No, Ramiro," as she's dragged down the street. The official bows sheepishly. "Sorry, my lord. Ignore her. The man is guilty. Don't worry about that." I gain Stone Unturner. %30 chance. The Count. I mean, we'll try on hearing the charges. We just gain stress. Runaway or lost? We managed to get through the dangerous path in Alcaraz. We decide to rest for the night. As I walk around the encampment, suddenly a strange feeling that someone is missing bothers me. I ask around and everyone agrees on one thing, that they don't remember seeing Guillaume Ramon all day. Our grandson. That's worrisome. He is still just a child. What if he got lost somewhere in the hills along the way? He's probably lonely and, more importantly, starving. I guess I'll pay the money. Alright, peasant rabble has been dealt with. Arrive in a small village in Albacete. See quite a commotion in the town square. An unfortunate creature is surrounded by furious villagers. The bleak, hopeless look in her eyes fades and brightens as she notices my procession's approach. My king, these villagers say my actions have made a sinner of me, but it's all lies. Won't you give me the king's justice? True, the evidence seems circumstantial, but a lowly peasant should never speak to the king unprompted. Do I want to get the control level in the county? The control level is 100. We can afford to let her go. And I died before I could finish. Alright, very well. Continue as king, Arnaud II. My predecessor, King Arnau I of Gymnasia, has shed his mortal coil while touring the realm. Tragically, he succumbed to fatal apoplexy. Arnau's entourage will surely begin a mournful journey home, bearing my father's body. The fallen king did not deserve to die so far from home. Okay, well. Shadow of Fame, Twilight. There are whispers about the tales and deeds of my father, illustrious King Arnau, everywhere I go. Near or far, it seems there is nobody who has not heard his name. I wonder, will I always stay in the shadow of my father, or will I be able to achieve as much fame in my life as him? How high will I be able to climb? Shadow of Fame, Twilight. Shadow of Fame, Dusk. Monthly prestige down, stress gain. I think I can deal with the additional stress gain. My sister-in-law has given birth to a daughter. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... rebuild my... First things first, let's get a marshal assigned. And I need you to get back working on improving control. Your education is stewardship, and I think that's actually what I want to go with. Avaricious. Yeah, that's fine. We'll go with wealth focus. Chancellor. Spymaster. Stewart. My best Stewart. No, it needs to be the diplomacy skill. Okay. Yeah, everyone domestic affairs. Alright, we have things happening here. We have artifacts. I find my son, Joan Grau, sitting on the floor, surrounded by spilled paint and pieces of canvas. For the third time this month. The diplomacy and intrigue, is this the heir? No. Stewardship and learning. Try to improve martial and stewardship. Yeah, we'll go with that. Lord Mayor Bernert's Grand Tournament. But I have to end the episode, so we'll go ahead and end the episode here. Who is educating the kid? Let me just check real quick. My brother. Okay, that's not bad. All right, yeah, we'll go ahead and end the episode here, and we might have to deal with some stuff here. Yeah, I have a daughter. Okay, we might be able to work this. All right, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.